Hey guys, welcome back to the storage room. We are back again for another stream. More LMU to finish the day, and yeah, we might try setting up Assetto Corsa and Assetto Corsa Evo on the triple monitors without surround. So we will. What's that there? We will play that by ear. For whatever reason, fix it automatically. What do we got here? Yep, Le Mans Ultimate's closed. Yes, we wanted to make changes. You can now use Le Mans Ultimate with some up. Okay, very goodly. We can reduce that, we don't need those up. What we do want is, where's Steam now? Oh, Steam is there. Get Steam up. And go to our library. Bring up Le Mans Ultimate. And let's not muck around anymore. And get straight into it. I hope everybody's day is going well. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, with your families or with your friends, partners, wives, kids, whatever. Okay, where are we? Do we get to do some GT3 this time? Ah, come on. I don't want to do any more prototype. Definitely not doing this. Definitely not doing that. It says it's silver safety rating required. Why? And S0. What does that mean? What's S0? What's this? WEC experience fixed. What's this? What? This Race Control Pro is annoying as buggery. 30 minutes. Let's what's in the hosted section? Spa practice. What's it with everything? What's this? A hosted practice session. Join server. Oh, this is with 24. Can we run GTE? Hawker, Ferrari, Corvette, Aston. Is that the one that Nicky is in? No, he's not in. That's right, he didn't run. That was Marco. Marco was in this one. Marco Sorensen. This is Hart. This is D Station. D Station. Heart of Racing. So we go in this one. Join server. Server is... Yeah, okay. We won't then. Wonder if this server's protected. Join server. GT3. BM... hang on. Go back. Go back. Go back. Grab the Aston. Marco. Join, and it's password protected. Okay. We won't be doing any of that then. Let's go and do a bit of a race weekend. Go and do a bit of a practice. All. Championship. What's bonus? Algarve, Portimao, Monza, and Sebring. Championship. Okay. Default. GT3. The Aston, because Aston. Start race weekend. It's advanced options. Practice length is on. Qualifying, turn it off. Turn off the race weekend. We're just going to practice. So, 30 minutes of practice. And let's see what it's like. Doha, Qatar. Lusail International Circuit. 16 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever. Car setup, LMM. Start the driving. Ah, wicked. Well, it appears that we have the same issue again. We again have the same issue. For whatever reason, it is not picking up the wheel and wheelbase. Frickin' update, man. This is seriously starting to annoy me. Cancel that shit, because it's not. Plug that in, plug that back in again. I really don't like doing that. Unplugging that thing and plugging it back in again. Gonna have to exit out of here, go to settings, controls, wheels and pedals. Not being detected again. What is going on with this thing? Seriously. Do I have to get out of here? Quit the main menu, exit. Quit. Exit the desktop. Play. That's going to disappear again. So we need to put that up there. This is a tad frustrating. It is a tad frustrating. That's for sure. Settings. Controls. It's not being detected. Wow. Turn it off. Get rid of that. Bring that back up again. Turn the wheels and pedals. I'll turn the wheel back on again. And we still have no devices showing up. And for whatever reason, the firmware will not update devices. Disconnected. It's not disconnected. Why is the SimPro software not picking it up? No, this one's wheelbase and everything. Well, I don't know what the fix. I don't know what I did earlier. I switched it off, unplugged the power supply, plugged it back in. It worked. Um, but not this time. Where did Simpro go? Where did Simpro go? Next, install. Running. Okay. Settings. Okay. Okay. Comment. Right. Start the wheelbase. And start Simpro. Ah. Why won't the update take? Jesus. Right. Let's go to Sim Magic. Where are they? Sim Cross Racing, Sim Magic. a bit. Righto. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if that works for now. Don't know if it will, but we can see. Clearly a common issue if people are having that drama. Where are we? Play. Let's see if it works now. I'm going to do a factory reset on this computer, wipe everything off and start again, because there is something crazy going on with it, and I don't know what it is. Controls, and nothing is being detected. Nothing is being detected. Primary controls. Nothing is being detected now. I don't like doing this. That worked earlier, but it's not working now. Le Mans Ultimate is not picking up the wheel. Disable launch SimPro. Launch SimPro. Go into settings. Launch that. Okay, let's go. Turn the wheel off. Nope, still not working. What happened there? Okay, that's us. Oh, okay. LMU GTE. Interesting. Racing. Wheel not connected. Devices config. Wheel not connected. Well, the wheel is connected. No, turn that off. Game card. Telemetry support. moved it from there. That's interesting. But it hasn't fixed the issue. Controls wheel not found. Wheels not found. Go to settings, controls. Well, of course. Don't have it there, do I? Controls. Settings, controls. That's not it. Controls. Okay. Let's try that. Exit. Let's try validating files. One's ultimate properties. General updates. Verify integrity of game files. Awesome. Let's see if this works. Nope, still nothing. Still nothing. Okay. Now we need to go another route. Player. And then what? Oh. Okay, that's not it. Pick the pedals. Devices. Because I've got no... Jinx shifter. Input true, first feedback true. Okay, well... Direct one controls. Keyboard. I don't know. Current controls. Use custom wheel true. Okay. Direct inputs. Enable true. Force feedback true. Okay. Well, that all seems to be in order. has anything to do with it. Controls, keyboard. If I wanted to edit it, I don't have to do that. Well, none of what this is telling me is I don't know what I'm looking for in there anyway. That's the other problem, is I don't know what I'm looking for in there. Well, so far I've been streaming again for nearly an hour, and all you guys are watching is me having issues with my computer in the game and everything else. That's odd. That's an odd one. Where is I haven't installed AMS2 yet. Automobilista 2 is not installed. Yeah, see, Automobilista is not in there. Okay, that's nothing. That has not done anything. Okay, shared memory. Okay, so we don't, that's that. Plugins are alright. Packages support user data. Controller. Presets. Magic. Alpha series. Okay, that's all good. Well, none of that's working. What the hell? Quit. Exit desktop. Let's try Assetto Corsa. Oh no. No, that's not how we want to do that. We want to do that through this, through Content Manager. did bring up a thing about this. Pardon me. Settings. Set a course video. Resolution, triple screen. Custom resolution. 680. 140 hertz. Rendering mode is triple screen. Cool. Right, that's that drive. Let's do a test session. Brands Hatch. Let's just do Monza for thing. Okay, go. Let's just jump in here first. Okay, so there's no. Ah, here we go. Triple screen. Still 10. Yeah, that's alright. It's not doing it. Yeah. You're not going to believe this. I'm having more issues. Le Mans Ultimate won't detect my wheel or pedals for whatever reason. It appears there's no detection for them in Assetto Corsa either. I had this issue earlier today, and I basically unplugged the wheelbase and plugged it back in again, and it worked. But now it doesn't want to work again. I think what I'm going to have to do, Russ, is do a factory reset and install everything again. The other issue I've come across too is the wheelbase won't accept the latest update. Um, it's stuck on 2.5 something or other, whatever it is, 2.0.346, and the software is showing me that the wheelbase, or you can see it for yourself. The wheelbase is, like, there's nothing. It's disconnected. The software itself is not detecting the wheel. Um, it just keeps getting better and better. So go into settings and controls, and no detection of wheel and pedals. There is something's going on. Something is going on within Sim Magic, because so long as the I'm going to try ending the task for Sim Pro Manager. See if that does anything, which I don't think it will. I mean, Sim Pro Manager is detecting. Yeah, that's right. It's detecting that LMU is running, but it's not detecting the wheel base. And see this, I've tried installing this like maybe 6 times, and it won't. It just keeps coming back. It's not installing. It's not installing it. From what I understand, it's only if you want to. People are saying only if you want to play F125 do you need to install it. If you don't want to play F125, don't install it. I've uninstalled SimPro Manager and reinstalled it again, and still not playing the game. If I want to do Assetto Corsa, I need to download a program called SRWE. But I just the reason why I bought SRWE. No. It's something Windows Editor. What is it? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. That's right. What do I do? Setup triples and AC without yeah. Yep. Tried that. My mouse, I've had to plug my mouse into a different simple had to plug my mouse into a different USB port this morning because simple runtime window editor. Yeah, because it stopped working. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure what the go is there. Yeah, oh, very weird. Very weird. So I'm going to download this simple runtime Windows editor. Simple runtime window editor. I've Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. Sorry, Russ, just a quick question. So I've downloaded the zip file. Do I need to download these other ones as well? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, this is quite old. This is from back in 2021. Doesn't look like it's been updated since then. I'm just wondering if I need to download these other ones. Yeah. That's fair enough. Alright, I will, apparently there's a Dan Suzuki video about it. Um, uh, yeah. Righto. We're not going to... I'm not going to muck around with that. I don't know why it won't detect the wheel and pedals. I need to keep that one. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm going to try it again. I'll try changing the USB ports again. Give me a second. Yeah, detected. 30 minutes away. Detected it, but now my cameras stopped working. I need to find a port to get that camera working again. Actually, I wonder if I delete that. Okay, add video capture device. Okay, there we go. It's working again. Ah, I dipstick. No, close that. I've got to delete that again. Delete that. Yes. Video capture device. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Display capture. Video capture. Need to make that smaller. Make it smaller. Is that about right? How's that look? Damn it all, I left my glove up on top of the computer. I can't reach it. Hang on a second. Nice. Hold on a sec. What do you think? Do you think a factory reset on the... Hang on. It's... video capture device. It's picking up sound. Do you think a factory reset... Face cam's good? Awesome. Do you think a factory reset will... and reinstall everything... could potentially fix it? Because it should and reinstall everything should potentially fix whatever bugs I've got. Plus also the USB ports that I've had everything plugged into since I got the computer, all of a sudden one that the mouse was plugged into today just completely stopped working. Yeah, like a full factory reset, wipe everything out, fresh install of Windows, download everything again, and basically start from scratch. What's your opinion about factory resets? The guy that owns the company that built my computer says that a factory reset won't hurt your PC and it's a good way to get rid of bugs and stuff, or any, I don't download and reinstall programs all the time, because I know that can cause issues with temporary files and stuff. Yeah, righto. It's just frustrating because I've had the computer 6 months, and this would be the 3rd reset and start again. But I just can't think of any other way to try and sort the issue out, because it should, reinstalling the software for the motherboard should get those USB ports working properly again, shouldn't it? It just seems weird that for whatever reason, all of a sudden, one USB port stops working. Or in the case of the wheels and pedals, a whole row of USB ports has just stopped working. Yeah, it should. Yeah, that's what I thought. Boy, the Aston sounds good. I'm just running this to kill some time until the next GT3 race comes up. Okay, can go a little bit deeper than 150. Yeah, the Aston sounds awesome. How's your evening been, mate? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I've created a new channel, new voice channel. Hey Russ.
Good afternoon.
How are you, mate?
Good. Hope you're doing good too.
I am now.
You all? Yeah, because you're driving.
Because I'm driving again. I'm having a. I've never. Sorry, go ahead.
If you plan on doing the Windows install yourself, just grab the latest drivers for your motherboard, but grab the latest chipset drivers from AMD.
Right.
Does that make sense?
So normally what I do is I do a factory reset and let the system install Windows as part of the reboot process. Or are you saying that I need to like literally install Windows myself?
That's what I do. I nuke Windows and basically start from a formatted blank drive.
Righto, because I don't. How would I get Windows 11 again? Because I don't have anything. I don't have a copy on a from the guys that built my PC.
I'll send you a link. Windows has a utility that will download their latest Windows 11, and you can use a USB key or a USB thumb drive to install Windows.
Oh, righto. So letting the computer do it itself, you don't think that's a good enough reboot for it?
Me personally, no, but that's just me.
Right. Yeah, because I'm a little bit of I don't
Because you say you've done it twice before?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's more of a case of just wiping everything out and starting with a clean slate for all the applications and the games and stuff, not so much Windows itself. because when you uninstall everything, it doesn't take away all of the files, because some of those files remain because other applications potentially use them. Whereas if I do a factory install and wipe everything except for Windows off, then it's basically starting with a blank canvas, correct?
In theory.
In theory.
Yeah. Because Microsoft, when they went to Windows 95, Microsoft basically said to all the developers, when you have an uninstall routine, it has to uninstall every file.
Yeah.
And we see that doesn't happen anymore. But there's also registry keys that get inserted when a program is installed, and a lot of times those registry keys just stay there and they're orphaned.
Yeah.
When you uninstall a program. That's trouble as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm a little bit afraid of.
Well, that's fine if you just do, factory reset. Just nuke all your saved, nuke all your personal files.
Yep.
And have the PC basically go to what's called a fresh install, but it's really not. There's a partition on your storage drive that is basically the same stuff as when you make a USB key to install Windows from Microsoft's webpage.
Right.
Because that's what I've done. I do it that way, because I would grab the latest Windows 11 copy with all the updates, sort of.
Yeah.
And then all I would have to get would be a activation key, and your PC builder should have that activation key for you.
Yeah, right. Okay. I might just try what I've done previously, because something somewhere there's been a corruption for whatever reason with I think it's coming from NVIDIA or NVIDIA, whatever you want to call them, and because none of these issues were present before I did the last NVIDIA update, the last graphics driver update. Then was it last week or this week? Earlier this week, I think I updated to the latest driver, because I was like, oh, I'll check all the BIOS and everything, and I updated the latest motherboard firmware, and I updated the graphics drive, the GPU drivers as well, and then yesterday I started having issues with it. So I don't.
NVIDIA's been having problems with their graphics drivers since the beginning of this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm wondering if. Yeah. No. I think I'll do a full reset, just the way that I've done it previously, which I shouldn't have to do with a new computer. I shouldn't be having this freaking dramas, but
right.
If I do that,
so it was
reinstall everything and then see what happens, see if that sorts it out.
Right. So you basically had limited issues with the prior version of NVIDIA's graphic drivers?
Yeah, like I haven't I haven't had any issues up until yesterday, since the last well, I don't know how many updates. See, I don't know which update version I had before.
Oh, you were on prior?
Yeah, that I was on prior, because I was. Yeah, I don't use DDU.
That would help.
Installer or uninstaller, whatever you call it, to clean the previous firmware out before I
do or do not.
Sorry,
You
what was
do
that?
or do not use it?
No, I don't use it. I haven't used it before.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, I need to learn how to use it.
It's easy. Yeah. It'll self-detect the GPU, and then you just tell it what do you want it to do, and it's basically remove drivers and reboot. You have to run the program in safe mode for Windows.
Right. Okay, I need to.
Yep. And then when you reboot, don't connect to the internet, because Windows will try and shove down an NVIDIA graphics driver on you.
Right.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of important to know what version you were on when you were not having issues, because you can download that
Yeah.
and install it offline.
So you install it while you're offline, and then you connect back to the internet again afterwards.
Yeah, because that prevents Windows from trying to install NVIDIA's latest driver, which Microsoft kind of trails by 3 or 4 months. What's latest?
Right. So it doesn't matter whether you just ignore the driver update, or.
Well, once DDU will reboot the computer, it'll reboot to basically normal mode, and if you're offline, your PC will just say, oh, we've got a VGA adapter and blah blah blah, and then it'll load a generic video driver.
Right.
And then you use run the NVIDIA graphics driver, whichever version was good for you.
Yeah.
And then when that's installed and rebooted, then you connect back up to the internet.
Right. Yeah, the last driver that was in there, because like I said, it only like I've never not been able to disable surround, and yet, as you saw earlier and yesterday,
Yeah.
I couldn't disable surround. Like, it just wouldn't disable, and that's never happened
You tell
before.
it to and it come back. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can only think that the driver that I updated to earlier this week is caused the issue. But the fact that it's affected so much other stuff as well is, yeah, it's got me baffled, because it, like a graphics driver shouldn't affect anything else, just the graphics card. But it's caused issues with the games as well. In particular, it's caused an issue with the USB ports. One row of USB ports in the back of my, in the back of my PC. So. I'll try just doing a reset like I've done before. It may be the second one. I know that I've done at least one since I had the computer, because I had another issue pop up and I couldn't resolve it, so I just thought I'll just wipe everything off and start again. And I hadn't had any issues with it up until the other day.
Yeah.
So
I thought you'd have done that because of your iRacing issues.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, I would have done it for the iRacing issues.
Yeah. Because that would have been in my troubleshooting tree.
Yeah. This is not a bad circuit. Have you done any racing at Lusail?
No.
I mean, it's not a super open flowing circuit. It's quite.
Well, let me clarify that. I have in F1 2023, but I have not in LMU.
Righto.
As a matter of fact, I think I set up a custom championship season in F1, and this was one of the tracks I left out. This one, Miami, I think a couple of others in Middle East.
Yeah.
They're just flat.
Yeah. But not only
Or
that,
so is
like
Sebring, and I like that track.
yeah. It's not even so much that they're just flat, it's that they're too windy. Like there's too many corners. There's not enough. There's literally only one straight.
Yeah. That's the only passing opportunities at the end of that straight.
There's only one straight, and the rest of it's all tight and windy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having tight turns, but it's just weird. It's a difficult. I'd say it's a fairly difficult track to be fast on, which is probably why they've designed it this way. But you said it's a Formula One circuit, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, right. That probably explains why. It's a track that requires quite a high level of downforce to produce any speed out of, which probably suits the LMPs and the hypercars. Not so much the GT3s.
Yeah.
But we might be able to. Might be getting close enough to being able to register for the next Bahrain race, which I actually had a better run in the BMW than I did in the Macca.
The outer loop?
Yes, I was faster in the BMW than I was in the Macca. I haven't tried the Lambo there, but the BMW is definitely quick.
Yeah, I still think the BMW's a little OP everywhere.
Yeah.
Not real life, though.
No. It did pretty well at the N24, but I mean,
Yeah,
that was the only
they
BMW.
Yeah, they struggle at Spa, though, for
Yeah,
qualifying.
not doing.
75 cars this weekend for that 24-hour race at Spa.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah. How many? Do you know how many cars total they had at Nürburgring? At the
No.
Nürburgring 24?
Yeah, no, I don't. All I know at Manthey was basically dominating the race until Kevin Estre made a dumb move on an Aston and got penalized.
Yep. I mean, I think in the realm of dumb moves, that has to be a seriously dumb move. Like that corner. Oh, cool. I can register for it. That corner, everyone knows that double. That's that double apex one that comes down to the left-hand hairpin. I mean, I don't know what the names of the corners are. It's before it's coming down to the series of tight corners before that long uphill climb towards the carousel, the first carousel. Now, everyone knows you're going to be wide at the you're going to be wide at the first one, but you're going to be, as you go through because it's like one. There's is there 3 apexes there? One.
Just got the wrong person. I don't race that track.
Yeah.
But apparently Kevin thought the door was open, which
Yeah.
it actually wasn't.
No, it wasn't, because the Aston had to get the next apex to to be on the racing line, so I didn't fall off the track at the exit. I can't load anything up at the moment to show you the corner that I'm talking about.
Okay, that's all right.
But because I still have to do the triple monitor setup for iRacing, but then I couldn't show you anyway because iRacing won't run long enough to allow me to get around the track. Not unless you want to sit for half an hour and wait, wait while it
Nah,
unfreezes
that's okay.
itself. Exactly.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah,
Thanks for the offer.
yeah. I'd I'd pass on it too. Can you give me a second? I'm just gonna go and make a pit stop on my own, and I'll be back.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
Did I saw Jesse had a race at the Michelin Pilot Challenge at Watkins Glen, the 2 hour race today. Were you watching that earlier?
I think I watched his second race because his first one got cut short.
Oh, righto. Did he have to did he get too much damage or something to carry on,
Yeah,
or yeah?
yeah, for
So
the
he
first one.
exited
So
out
he,
and did the second
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then jumped right into the practice session that Chris had set up.
Oh, righto. Yep. So you guys were practicing, yeah, you're practicing for tomorrow's community event.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah, the V's actually, I actually really enjoyed driving the V. Really enjoyed that community race we did, or the couple of races we did in it for the last one. That was good. The
yeah. I'm still not very quick there,
oh yeah,
but it'll be fun.
it's yeah, it's going to be heaps of fun. That's what I that's why I've turned damage off, because if you when you turn damage off, people will relax a bit more and they'll enjoy it more. When you if we were trying to do a community race with damage on, it wouldn't be as fun. That in my eyes, it wouldn't be as fun, because you'd be instead of having trying to have close racing, you'd be like, oh, I can't get too close. Stay away from that car. Stay away from that car. That's to me. It seems the idea of no damage was to hopefully make it more enjoyable for everyone, which I think it did.
Yeah, and I don't think any of us will abuse it, right?
No, no one. I didn't see any evidence of people abusing the no damage
Okay.
with the vehicles.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, we had a few get-togethers, but for the most part, everyone it was really good, tight, clean racing.
yeah.
Because I think we used the Formula Ford as well, didn't we? We ran the Formula Ford at one of the tracks as well.
Yeah.
I don't know which one do you think is better, the V or the Formula Ford? I'm just trying to. I think they're both pretty much as fun as each
I
other,
think they're
aren't they?
similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't driven very many laps in either of them to really make a opinion.
I think I know I've done Formula Ford at VIR, the West Circuit, the where you turn just past the bridge and go up the hill and come back down through Hogpen. I know I've done maybe I did done maybe 2 races there, but then other than that, it was only that community event that we had. That was probably the second time I'd driven it.
That was the first time
Yeah,
for me.
yeah. No, it was great fun. It really was. It was really good fun. Um, so yeah, hopefully young Cooper can join us or join you all tomorrow morning as well. It's a bit easier for them because it's 10 o'clock their time when the first race kicks off.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah.
Usually I get up. Last community race I got up at about 6:30 and pretty much just went straight out to the
I'm
gaming
still in a
area.
coma at 6:30.
Righto. Let's take this BMW for a spin. I really like not having to keep clicking on OBS to bring the chat box up over the simulation. It stays there even when I click on the screens.
Yeah. Saves a little bit of a hassle.
How did I get a stop and go? What? How did I get a stop and go?
It says wait at pit exit. You went through the red light.
Oh, righto.
There's only a big notice saying wait at pit exit.
Well, I've seen that before, but by the time I got to the pit exit, it was green. So I didn't think to. Yeah, it's normally. That's the first time I've gone through the red light, because every other time. Now I got another one. It was green.
Oh, you're going to have to serve the penalty.
Righto. Okay. So it looks like I won't be putting in a qualifying lap this time.
Nope.
Oh, well.
Oh, it looks like it's the Lamborghini Cup this time.
Yeah, that's because they've been waiting for me to arrive with the BMW.
The lone BMW. Oh, there's a Lexus. Well, I took advantage of Overtake's free setups for LMU, and I haven't tried it yet, but I downloaded setups, Track Titan setups for the Porsche for Sebring, so I'm going to give them a whirl tomorrow.
Oh, yep. Cool.
Yeah, see if they feel any different.
Yep.
Yeah, because actually they give you 4 setups. They give you a esports, quali, and race, and then a safe quali and race.
Righto.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. For free, can't beat the price.
No, that's right.
Yeah, I should have scooped up the prior month's free ones.
Yep.
Instead of waiting around for new updates. Oh well. Well, that's why I got it now, because now I don't know, they say 1 free a month. Is that 30 calendar days or the actual change of the month?
I would think the change of the month, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll find out next week if I can get another one for July.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. I would say it's calendar month. It would have to be calendar month.
So I'd have to wait until July 27th then?
Well, unless they do it on when you purchase the game. Like, unless they ran, okay, you purchased it on the 1st of whatever, so you have to wait till the 1st of every month to for it to renew, for you to be able to get that next lot of content.
Okay. Well, this is through Overtake and Track Titan, not through the LMU.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Well, I know that I can still access the Porsche files.
Right.
Even after closing the browser and opening it back up, I can still go access it. So.
Yeah, right.
But I made a place on my storage drive for collecting LMU setups now.
Right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get 1 quali lap, and one's better than none. Just have to make it a good one.
Yep. Yeah, no pressure. Wonder how the Merc is going to sound.
Oh, I reckon it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, because LMU's been hitting some pretty good home runs with the sounds of their GT3s they've given us so far.
Yeah, they've done really well. Isn't it amazing how different the Sims do all their sound? Like,
yeah.
It must be. It's obviously where they place the mics in and around the vehicle. to where they get it from, but I just I don't know how they can be so different. Like, you would think, yeah, it's amazing how different they sound. Righto, holy moly. Wow, look at that. The first guy was a 14 flat, and I've done a 15-1, and there's 15 cars between me and him in that second. Oh no, 17. Oh, somebody done a 13-7. Nice. I can't remember what my fastest lap was. I think it was it a 1 minute 11? I'm not sure.
Fast.
I know I got faster towards the end of towards the end of the race.
Yeah. Hey, somebody's driving a Mustang. All right.
Yeah, go the Mustang.
Yep.
I do like this little circuit. It's very, very open and flowing.
Yeah, it's funny. Dan Suzuki likes it too.
Yeah.
He likes racing the BMW.
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably one that it's a
Well,
car
he
he
owns one in
races.
real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good streamer to watch. I like his humor.
Yes. Yes, he is very good. I have to admit, I haven't watched too many of his videos lately. I mean,
Yeah, his reviews are pretty cool too.
yes, yeah. Oh no, his reviews are excellent. Yep. I think 12 laps is enough. 12 laps of fuel. No, hang on a minute.
Well,
No.
do the math real quick.
Yeah, well.
What liter was what? 114?
Yep.
20 minutes?
Yeah, no, that's going to be... I'll put in 18 litres. I'll put in enough fuel for 18 laps.
Okay. Yeah, probably 17, 18.
Yeah, we'll do 18. Okay, start driving. Well, we'll see if I run out. Run out of fuel.
Yeah, or if you have too much, you can compare it to the other drivers.
Yeah, yep. Turn that all the way down in case I get taken out. And hey, I managed to get through my LMP2 race earlier without dying, without getting
Nice.
involved in any incidents.
Nice.
I noticed with this, you can only go for wets or your used tyres in this race.
Yeah,
Whereas-
you only get 8 tires, 2 sets.
Yeah, righto. Because in the with the race at where were we? Fuji, you could get new tyres, like a complete set of new tyres.
If you don't put new tires on at the start.
Yeah. It seemed like it was. Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. Whatever it worked out to be. I know that I was able to select new tyres. Oh, come on. Man, frustrating. Oh, shit, what happened there?
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, shit.
Spoiler alert.
Wow. Completely stuffed that up, didn't I?
I don't know, I haven't seen it yet.
I pressed the wrong funky switch.
Oh. Yep. Well, those guys passed you, I guess, before you just gave 2 drivers drive-throughs.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Sorry, mate. Sorry. away you go, quickly, hurry up. I've got damage front and rear. Well, I got damage from the Aston because he rear-ended me because my pit limiter was still on. Oh, come on, mate. Oh, now I've got wheel damage. V8 Super Geek, hey, how are you, buddy? Welcome to the storage room. Hey, Chris, how are you, mate?
Hey, Jesse. Hey, V.
Hey, Jesse, how are you, bud? How did your pilot challenge race go?
Hey, Chris.
Oh, nice. Oh, no. Kind of like me with this race, I've got damage on the front and the rear because instead of hitting the pit limiter, come on, man. Probably shouldn't have put my car there. Oh, cool.
Yeah, that was kind of optimistic. Although you got 2 freebies out of it. How's she steering? You got left front damage.
Yeah. I found out so a guy that I raced against at Fuji said that you don't have to pit with that. Oh, there's another freebie. Well, I kind of made the other 2 freebies. That they weren't really freebies so much as I caused that. So I'm going to suffer with a bit of safety rank and driver rank. Whoa! So what happened in the race with the McLaren yesterday is the guy didn't hold his brakes, and he rolled across the track and he hit the back of the car and it destroyed the motor. Like, the motor just died instantly, was red and angry, and yeah. So you should have seen it by now, I think. Did you see me avoid the Lexus? Yeah.
Yeah, Lexus tried to take you out.
He
not really tried to take you out. Yeah, he was rolling.
He was rolling, so yeah, he should have been on the brakes, but he wasn't. I mean, he probably thought he was doing the right thing. Oh, I'll just roll out of the way. Yeah, not really. Chris, Jesse, Russ was telling me you guys were having a little bit of fun earlier and some practice for tomorrow's racing in the community event.
Yeah, I think I put a picture in the community event.
Right.
Of your Discord.
I'll have a look after the race.
Yeah.
Oop. Must have been.
Yeah, all 3 of us were schooled by somebody came in, set some laps that were seconds faster than all of us, and then left.
And then left.
Show off. Yeah.
Hey, Jesse, Jack jumped into my stream from this morning. He said that he'll try and make the community race if he's not feeling too bad after the 6 hour tomorrow. Oh, V8 Super Geek. That's awesome, mate. Only 2 seconds off a real life lap time.
Dang, well done.
That's wicked. Oh, here's old mate. Well,
I like that era of Commodore, the 2013 Commodore.
Yes.
Is that the ZB?
Is it the ZB or the... No, it'd be the VF. Is it got like the teardrop shaped headlights? Or is it the thin skinny headlights with a real bold grille? I don't remember.
I'm trying hard to remember too.
No,
That's basically when
I think it's
Jamie
the VF.
was mopping up the field though, right?
2013 would have been the VF, I think.
Okay.
Sure
Yeah,
it was.
because they came over here in 2014.
Yes. Oh, old mate, he's going straight ahead. Well, he's gonna... Whoa! Wow. I had the overlap, and he still turned in
wide.
on me. I had the overlap, and he turned in on me.
You know me, I'm always down for a bit of fun, mate.
Hey, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
No, it's
Good. Yeah, it was the VF. Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
That was before the ZB. Then,
yes. Yeah, that was the VF was the last Australian-made design Commodore.
to the black and opal.
Oh, yeah. I hated the look of the ZB. Ugly pig of a thing. It wasn't a Commodore.
The VT was pretty sexy when it came out. Everyone wanted a VT Commodore.
I
They
didn't.
come out. At least you did, Rusto, right?
You can't say everyone, because I did.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You're right.
Yeah,
I just
the
don't
VT.
realize it.
That was the really skinny headlights, skinny grille.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first of the GTR or the GTS.
Wasn't that around
yellow
the
one?
Monaro when they brought that
The
out?
yellow and black one.
Wasn't that the Monaro?
No, not the Monaro. It was the GTSR. It came out with a yellow. It was a yellow paint with black rims and a wing on the back.
I think the Monaro was sold over here as the Pontiac GTO.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it
was. That
was.
was the VE. That was the VE or the VX.
I was gonna say, wasn't that VX? I'm a Ford guy, but as well. V8.
No, it was the VE model.
You sure?
Was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the VE model that they sold as the Pontiac GX8
GTO.
or GTO.
Yeah. Because one of the Holdens was also sold over here in the States as the Chevy SS.
That
I think
was
that
the
was
VF.
the Commodore.
That was the
One of
VF
the
Commodore.
Commodores.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, that's the one I like.
Yep. Yeah, that was the VF Commodore.
Yeah.
Man, I'm getting damage all over. This guy freaking rear-ended me.
Oh, I got shunted from behind earlier.
Yeah, I think it was from me.
Oh, no, it's in the race. I just did the 8.
Oh, in the race. Okay.
Yeah. Got shunted from behind.
Yeah, it's still cool. Yeah, it is cool, Jesse. My favourite era of Commodore, although I do really like the VF. I wish I'd got one. Yeah, of course they're always popular after they stop making them. My favourite era of Commodore was the VZ, but I would have bought a VF if I had. Wow, I had to do a major avoidance there. I would have bought a VF Commodore. I should have bought a VF Commodore instead of buying my Colorado Ute. But anyway, that's, can't do anything about that now. But
Yeah, neither here nor there. Did you
Series
make
2
contact
AU.
with that Porsche?
no, I didn't. I avoided him, and by the time I turned once I sort of turned the corner and sort of straightened up, heading off again, he was already spinning.
Okay, because just from watching it, it looked like he basically ran into his trunk and took him out. Because it was really close.
It was close, but I didn't get any if I'd hit him, my bumper would be orange or red, and it's still yellow. So I know I didn't hit him, but it was really close. Yeah, so yeah, the VX was VX. Oh yes, you're talking about the one that Greg Murphy set the lap of the gods in. I think that was the VX Commodore.
That's one of the liveries I use for the Legacy Commodore
Right.
in iRacing, the
Yeah.
Kmart.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, that was the.
Almost happened again.
Yeah, it did almost. Almost. Hey, look. Let's face it. These guys haven't worried about punting and freaking hitting me. So if they want to freaking tap my bumper, then they can expect to have theirs tapped as well.
Gloves off.
Was that the? Oh, it was the VY that he did that one, and yeah, no, yeah. I know the VX. We had a, or I shouldn't say we. Our daughter had a VU2 Ute, which was the VX sedan shape.
I had a Series 2 AU Falcon. It was so good,
Yeah.
so reliable. A lot of people shit on it. But yeah, it had ugly headlights, but
Yeah.
it was my Millennium Falcon.
There you go.
It was made in the year 2000. It was a Falcon. So
Yep.
I had a sticker made up and put Millennium on the back of it across Falcon.
Yeah.
And then I got my FG.
So were you able to make the Kessel run in less than how many parsecs?
No, because when I'd hit 160k an hour, the engine would cut out.
Built-in speed limiter.
Yeah, so no parsecs for me,
Oh, dang it.
unfortunately.
Oh, there's another one around. Freebies. Was that oh, that was a freebie. VX's wins. Yeah, righto. Yep. AU and BA. The AU looked fine in race livery, especially the green-eyed monster that Craig
with the
Lowndes
XR.
drove.
Yeah, with
but
the XR bar on front and shit, yeah.
Yeah, but the BA Falcon, that wasn't a bad looking Falcon with the bump on the bonnet.
Power bulge.
It always made me sort of laugh a little bit. It seemed to have traces of the VZ Commodore in it, and it wasn't until the car got a bit closer on the open road that you could tell it was a Ford and not a Commodore. It just looked like they'd sort of taken the headlights from the VZ and just altered them a little bit. Yeah, I bet it did. Love the sound of that Lexus. You're hearing that V8 every rotation, or every firing of the piston sounds like a single punch in the air.
That's almost like the gear changes in the Aston. Sound like gunshots.
Yeah. I'm pushing the track limits a lot in some of these corners.
Well, as long as you don't get dinged for it.
Yeah. They've always been. I did cop a .25 in one of the races this morning.
It's bad that 7-hour stream was worth 77 hours. Nearly 78 hours.
Time 1:14.72.
What do we got? 3 minutes left. Russ, do you know what the co-op races are about? Or Chris, this is a question I wanted to ask you. If either of you know what those co-op races are about, because apparently they're like a 12-hour race.
That'd be team racing.
Well, there's team racing, but there's also like a co-op racing where you can race. I think it's like offline or something, but then you can send the file to your buddy and have them be a co-driver.
Ah, righto.
And then pick it up. Yeah, I think they were doing that before they actually did the driver swap / team racing.
Right. Ah, righto.
That's big. Most of got. Not bad. It's a good
That's
day.
awesome.
Yeah.
Kicked it today. Backing off Jesse.
That time was a
Hey, Jesse.
1:15.48.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's a shame I didn't
Why is
gain
that
any
dude
safety
flashing
rating
his
in that.
lights when his car links behind the other car?
Ah.
I don't know.
No.
I must be an online racing thing. The only time I ever would flash lights if I was right behind somebody.
Yep. Oh, got another car. We've got another car sideways. Yes. Oh, where's he going? Where's he going? Oh,
Play away from you.
oh.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Lambo lost it too.
Yep. 2
The
freebies.
flasher. Yeah, the flasher.
1:15.43.
I'm in 10th place.
That's pretty darn good for starting out dead last in turn 1 lap 1.
Yeah, pretty much. Thanks, Jesse. I'm only half a minute behind first place.
Whoa, Lambo almost went around.
I really do like this circuit. Or this layout
You know,
of
I
the
think
circuit.
the car numbers. Oh, I'm sorry. I think the car numbers that the game issues you are your rankings. Let's say, because you would be 18th ranked in this split.
Yeah, I think it works the same way as iRacing.
iRacing, yeah.
The way
and that's a fairly new thing for the LMU.
Right. And that's the end of the race.
Yeah. Nice work.
Oh, I'll take that. Okay, admittedly,
yeah.
I would just like to say that I did murder 2 cars near the start of the race. There was a couple of couple of
Full
murders at the
disclosure.
start of the race. But
Yeah.
I mean, he knew that I was gaining on him, and I didn't know that there was a Lamborghini in front of him. But he knew that I'd gained on him really quick, and geez, there was 16 splits. That was split 4 of 16.
Oh, that's a healthy race.
Yeah. Um, somebody's calling me an idiot. Is it me? No. Arius is calling someone an idiot. I don't know if it was. I can't
We
even
had
see.
we had
Miller's
the
there.
old kangaroo Australians with kangaroos versus New Zealanders and sheep thing going on in my race earlier today. was-
Okay.
The whole damn race. They would not shut up. They're having a big chat. I think it was the 2 hour, wasn't it, Russ?
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's all this banter going on between Kiwis and Australians about animals. You know what I'm talking about.
That would drive me nuts.
I was like,
Thanks,
just a
V8 Super Geek. That actually was a
bad
good race.
conversation.
All the incidents notwithstanding.
Yep.
Righto, let's go and have a look at the results. Everybody should have finished by now.
Somebody, okay.
Where is it? Profile. There we
Someone
go.
with Mandarin symbols wants to message me on Instagram. I don't know anyone.
Oh, Brett, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Mornay had sent me a request to join his endurance league in
Yep.
iRacing.
Yep.
And I'm going to decline it because basically I don't, race online.
Yep.
But tell him I'm not disrespecting him for declining it. It's just me.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. So I lost 0.5% for my driver rank. So I'm still not getting to silver for my driver rank. I'm nearly at S2. That was an 11.8% increase in safety rank for that race with all of the incidents that I had.
See, they dock you for qualifying in the bottom half, even though you qualified higher than they expected you to.
Yes,
That
Yep.
is dumb.
Stupid.
it is. It is really retarded. Really, really retarded.
It's confusing team expectations.
Yeah, well, they've got qualifying skewed so heavily in driver rank percentages.
Yeah,
They shouldn't.
it's silly.
Bellies.
Look at all the race contacts I got. 1, 2, 3, 4 race contacts. No worries, Jesse. Good night, mate. Have a good sleep. Say hello to Christina for me, please, buddy. Thanks for
night.
dropping by after your racing, saying g'day.
Good night, Jesse. I'm not far behind.
Yeah.
Call it a night too here.
No, octane and energy.
Righto, I think I'm going to do one more race. I'd said to my wife I'd do one more race and come in, but it's only just going 6 o'clock, so one more race should be right. It's only 2 minutes away, so I'll be inside before 7 o'clock. So that's all good. Early night tonight, so I do make the community race in the morning, albeit in spirit and on Discord.
Yeah.
Will do, Jesse.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and zone out for a little bit, guys.
Righto.
Yeah, I'm gonna zone out for like 8 hours.
I'll keep your stream up till you end it anyway, Brett.
No worries. All good.
All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of the time you have awake.
Yeah.
Thank
Too
you.
easy, Chris. Thank
Take
you,
care,
buddy.
Chris.
See you, mate.
Alright, catches.
Good luck in your next race, Brett.
Thanks, Russ. And I'll speak with you in approximately 14 hours. Oh, actually, a bit less. Probably 13. I should be online at least by 7:30. So
Okay.
we'll see how that goes.
Before
I'll
30
try
my
and
time.
I'll try and get on a little bit earlier so I can watch that Dave Cam video and set up the set iRacing up for triple monitors. Yeah, for tomorrow at least anyway.
Sounds good. All right. Good
Cool.
luck.
All right, mate.
See
Thank
you later.
Good night.
Yep. Ciao.
Yeah, I suppose you're right there, Super Gig. I guess the VX would probably be the curviest Commodore. They definitely were hard lines, as opposed to softer curves. The VEs definitely were a lot less curvy than the BA and the FGs. Oh, join the event. I did like I wasn't a huge you know, this will sound really silly, but the one thing that turned me off about the VE Commodore was the way that they had the handbrake set up with the button on top. And it sounds stupid, but that button should have been in the end of the handbrake so that when you release the handbrake, it went down and and everything was nice and clean and smooth into the center console, and when you pulled the handbrake up, the button would pop out and lock in place as you pull the handbrake up. But I really do like, and I still prefer the VE HSV vehicles with all of the bonnet scoops and I know they aren't functional, but the vents on the back, on the ends of the side skirts, for the look. So we're going to do one more race, mate, and then I'm going to call it a night as well. It's just gone 6:05 for me over here in WA. No, that's all good. I think the VF was a well designed and a good send off for the Commodore. Very, very nice, clean looking cars. But I owned a VZ SS Crewman with the 6-litre in it. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, no, that's all good. I'm definitely a Holden man. Righto, let's not drive through the red light. like I did last time. Yeah. 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 Oh, look, it's a shame that we lost Ford manufacturing vehicles here in Australia as well, not just Holden. I watched a video just recently on the demise of Holden, and it was actually General Motors themselves that killed Holden. It wasn't the sales to the public. Holden was profitable, but GM didn't like the fact that another division of the company in a different country was outselling their own vehicles. It's the most retarded thing that I've ever heard of. They killed it solely because it was more popular than what they were building in the States. They did the same with Opel in Europe. Opel was outselling General Motors cars in America as well, and they literally killed that. I mean, obviously, Opel's still going, but they've done the very best they could to hog tie them. Basically, Holden wanted to get into the small car market with the Cruise, and General Motors wouldn't let them build them. I mean, obviously they built a few of them, but they made it so that Holden only built large passenger cars, like the Commodore.
Lap 1:14.93.
If GM hadn't have done what they did, we would still have Holden. We would still have Holden manufacturing cars here. And what they did was, they took all the money that Holden were making back over to the States, and then they tapped the government for subsidies. So in actual fact, GM stole money from the Australian taxpayer. They should be made to give that bloody money back, the bastards. Hey Cooper, how are you, buddy? What's your little brother's name, mate? So honestly, I thought that was your mum when you first sent the first message. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hey Brian, how are you, buddy? How you feeling, mate? V8 Super Geek is a Ford man as well, Brian. So you're in good company in chat. Rightio, there we go. So, qualified. Yeah. Dogs. Yeah. No, that's it, Brian. Utes and the Nissan Patrol and the Ford Everest and the Toyota Land Cruiser, they're the top selling vehicles in Australia. Yeah. Yeah, GM just aren't keeping up with trends. They don't want to change. They just don't seem to want to change.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Righto, 18 laps. I didn't even look to see how much fuel we had left. New tyres, start driving. Here we go. Yeah, Toyota sells more. Toyota's selling more vehicles than any other brand. I need to change it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, I love the Camaro as well. But see, this is the other thing. GM they've priced themselves out of the market. They're only producing cars for the rich. You know, who can afford to drop 180 grand on a car? Because that's what the ZL1 is in Australia. It's like they're selling for 180 grand. Like that's freaking, you know, my house, basically, what I've got left to pay on my mortgage. Yeah, righto. Yeah. I think it's worth it though, mate. I really do think it's worth it. Oh, we've got a freebie already. Somebody's got to drive through. Oh. Ah, come on. Lost a few spots there. We've got to be careful here because these mid-engine cars are all going to spin out. Oh yeah, it's retarded. I'd love to get a CTSV Absolutely. But it's just cost prohibitive. Absolutely cost prohibitive.
Lap 120.
It's like the Silverados it's like the Chevy Silverados. You know, like they're just, you know, you got to pay frickin' Ryan Walkinshaw 40 odd grand to do a right-hand conversion. It's like, I don't think so. You know, a vehicle that they can buy in the States for 40,000 US dollars. Yeah, I'm there, mate. Yep, you're going round. See ya. Serves you right. For $40,000, we're paying 140 grand for. It's retarded. You and your Reliant Robin. The last of the three-wheelers, Brian.
Time 180.49.
Yeah, that's right. The sad thing is that companies won't learn from it, though. That's the problem. They won't learn from it. Boof. Saw that coming. Oh, exactly. And that's the ridiculous thing. Nowadays, if you want a V8, buy a Ford Mustang. Because they're affordable. Well, they're more affordable. You can buy one for under 100 grand. You cannot buy a Corvette for under 100,000 Australian dollars. You just can't. I mean, unless you want to, but even if you go second hand, you can't buy one for under 100 grand. Well, you might be able to. But, yeah, it's like, there's just, it's so wrong. After watching that documentary on it on YouTube, it just, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll buy a Holden one day if I can afford to buy a Holden Commodore again. I'll buy a Holden Commodore. But I won't be buying anything else GM. Nah. I'll buy a freaking Toyota or a bloody anything other than a freaking GM vehicle. Yeah. They are, because it's more efficient, Brian. Less emissions, more efficient. I want hydrogen to make it. That's what I want. Hydrogen is going to save the combustion engine. Oh shit. Ha! Only if I win lotto. $12 minutes to go. Or 12 and a half minutes.
Lap 1:14.25.
I'm not sure, is it, Brian? Yeah. Yeah, that's right, V8 Super Geek. Yeah, righto. Yeah, it's the outer loop, Brian. Okay, so this is the sprint circuit for F1, eh? Ah, that's interesting to know. I like it. It's good for GT racing. Yeah. I think are they still making the Kia Stinger? I mean, that's practically the only sedan coupe that performance large vehicle going now, isn't it? Everything else is small things like the Toyota 86, the Subaru equivalent. We're catching them slowly. Oh, threw that away. Don't break at the 100-meter board, that's too late. Yeah. And that was a twin turbocharged V6 when Kia bought that out when the Commodore died, or just before the Commodore was discontinued. They saw an opening in the market for large vehicles, threw a twin turbo V6 in it, and it sold pretty well here. They sold it in the US as well. Another gaming friend of mine in Canada bought one. He said it was an awesome vehicle. We're going to run out of time. This is going to be the last race for me today, guys. I will be back on in the morning for my community event, even though I myself won't be participating because of my connection issues, but have you applied to the league V8 Super Geek? Because if you have, then I can approve it, and you can race with Chris and Jesse and Russ and the rest of the guys tomorrow morning if you're up for it. It'll be it's 8 o'clock in the morning for me, depending on whether you're in New South Wales or Queensland. It'll be 10 o'clock for you, or maybe 9:30 if you're in South Australia. Yeah, they did, yes. Nah, I hated the ZB. I hated the ZB. Ugly looking thing. I mean, it looked good in race colours, but on the X-race colours it was an ugly looking thing. Yeah, I'm actually looking at that, Chris. I'm going to investigate that during the week. I'm going to have a look and see what the Assetto Corsa World servers are like and how expensive it is. Yeah, so it should be 10 AM for you. Hey, Chris, has V8 Super Geek applied to the community event? I asked Russ that question yesterday, if he would be interested if I ran a community event in AC, because you can, because of all the modding and the free mods and stuff that you can get for it. But I am looking at that for sure. I'm definitely going to look at running community events on Assetto Corsa as well. And there goes the Ferrari. I knew it was only a matter of time. Oh, okay. Oh, righto. Ah, so you do, you race with the AK guys. Yeah. I've done some racing with them over the years. Just unfortunately with my roster being 2-1, it's very hard to get to events. I was with GT Club for a long time. I actually just left their server the other day because I just physically can't get to any of their events. But they're a great bunch of guys as well. Yes, I'll definitely look at doing community events on AC. Yeah, righto, yep. I've got the BCRC, Gen 3 and GD3 mods. It's just a little tricky to use those though because they're realistically a Patreon only mod. That's all good. I just have to find out how much they charge per hour for their servers. If it's like the iRacing ones, it's like only 50 cents US, then it's not a drama, mate. I can afford to pay for the servers. But thanks, buddy. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to look at doing some community races on Assetto Corsa, buddy. And in the very near future. I just have to find out what the Assetto World servers cost per hour to run, and then... oh, shit. I've just spun out. Damn it! No! Ah, no! Ah, come on. I can't believe it. Really? Ah, damn it all. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, okay.
Time 1:33.78.
So it's not something you just sort of pick up and use whenever you want. You actually subscribe to a server, and that you basically pay for that, and that's your server. I mean, that's not too bad. If you calculate that out daily, it's like maybe 50 or 60 cents a day for the premium ones. Ah! Oh, well, let's stick with 10th.
Lap 1:16.90.
Was it 10th or 11th? Oh, maybe it was... yeah, the AI is not very good. No, I just jumped on the gas too heavy. No, that's it. I mean, I can set up my own server. I just have to get a full version of Assetto Corsa, and then I can run a server. I just have to get $25 a month. Yeah, $25 a month's not bad. Can you remember how many cars we had, how many people we had in the last community event, Chris? It was about 16 people, wasn't it? Yeah, absolutely. No, we can look at we'll look at doing something like that. Almost 20. Yeah, so I'll have a look. I'll have a look over the next few days and see what it is. With Assetto Corsa or Assetto Corsa World for mods for cars and tracks, mate, we've got all the free content we could ever want. We can set up any sort of race that we want to set up. And $25 a month is nothing. That's, I don't drink, I don't smoke. You know, I take the $8 that I'm giving to Johnny for BCRC and put it towards that. You know, I'm a third of the way there. Well, that sucked. Yeah, well, that wasn't such a great race for the end there, but she'll be right. We'll jump out of there. All good, righto. Well, I've been on here 40 minutes longer than I was supposed to be. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks very much for joining me in chat. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning, Chris. Righto, guys. I'm going to sign off there for today. Thank you very, very much for keeping me company in chat. V8 Super Geek, welcome to the channel, buddy. Welcome to the storage room. Hope to see you in some future streams, mate. And absolutely, I will be checking out getting a server from Assetto Corsa World servers and you know, hooking that up. I am going to also look at having my own server, which I can run from my current PC without having to have a second one. I have to get a version of Content Manager that has the server available. The version that I have doesn't have a server available to me, so I will look at that over the coming weeks, and I'll try and get something set up as quickly as possible, and we can do some racing. So again, thank you very much. You guys all have a good evening, and I will see you around the next corner. Bye for now.